Hey guys, we're here at the South Bossier Market for Smith Family Farms, and we're here to do a little Italian sausage and summer vegetable bake, a nice little one-pot wonder. Let's get it going. First, we've got a nice package of the Italian sausage blend that we do here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little oil into the pan. While that's heating up, go ahead and open this package, but what we're going to do is we're going to sear this up. Then we're going to add in a little bit of summer squash, zucchini, onions, peppers, all kinds of goodness, a lot of seasoning, and see what we can't get going baked up with a little cheesy topping. First things first, we'll get the Italian sausage out of the package and give it a nice little sear up. Be careful not to get burned or pop with grease. And I just like to throw it in one big patty. Then I'll spread it out just a bit. Get rid of our dirty gloves. We'll get this, it's got a little seasoning in it already. I like to give it just a small dash of salt if you want to. If not, it's up to you. Start to break it up a little bit. All we're looking for is a nice browning and kind of cooking it through. As it cooks, it's going to render off that nice grease, and that's going to be what we cook our vegetables in. Give it a little flip over here and there. And for this, you're going to want it to have it on like medium-high heat, probably works best. But whatever you're comfortable with as well. If you want to go slow, just know you're not going to get that color, and that's kind of important. Now that I got a good little break up on it, I'm going to go ahead and just let it sear, get some good color. Now that we've got it mostly cooked through, I went ahead and I spread it out real well, and we're going to let it sit running up on a higher heat. That way we can get a nice little bit of color on that bottom side. Then we'll pull it out and start with the vegetables. Now that we got it cooked through, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, and I'm going to make sure to leave that grease in there because that's going to add a bunch of flavor to the veggies as we cook them through. And you'll more than likely have some stuck to the bottom of the pan. That's okay. That'll all come up as we get going with the veggies. So to start off, I'm going to let this pan heat back up a little bit now that it's been off the heat for a second, so that when we put our veggies in, we can caramelize and not just sweat them down. Starting to see some nice bubbles in the grease, and that's when it's time to go ahead and go in. Go in with our red onions and our green bell peppers first. Move those around a bit. We'll let them hang out and just get a little bit color for a second. Now that these onions and peppers have been running on high for a minute or two, got a little bit of color on them, but not too much. Now we're going to go in with our zucchini and squash. You can just get the mix right here at the market. Our mix for that comes with garlic already inside of it. So I'll add a little bit of garlic right now. And right here I will add a little dried Italian herb blend. Just, you know, whatever you got at home in the cabinet works. Stir this around, like get that good fat all over the squash and zucchini. We'll give this a little bit of salt and pepper, just real light. This will be where I add a little crushed red pepper. And right here, if you're feeling a little crazy, you can always add a nice little pat of butter or two. Stir that up. And we'll let that go for another minute or two. Then we'll start to look to add the potatoes. Now that this squash and zucchini has let some of its water out, it's gone for about 2.5 minutes on high heat. I'm gonna go ahead and take it, give it one more stir, and then we'll add in the potatoes. These are just the roasted reds, once again, that you can get right here in the market. Now that all that potatoes in there, we'll go ahead and add some of your favorite chicken stock. Whatever you got works. Store-bought, homemade, all the same, it's good. Just maybe a 1/4 cup, just enough to kind of give it a little juice on the bottom. One more nice stir. And now we're gonna look to add in the Italian sausage. Give that a nice scrape in. Get it all in there. Mix that up a good bit. And it's really nice to have different sized chunks of sausage. You know, it's a nice little treat when you get the big piece. The little stuff adds flavor throughout each bite. Once I get it there, I like to pat it down just a bit. Here's where I'll go ahead and squeeze a little bit of lemon. And then give it a liberal sprinkling of cheese. Parmesan works as my favorite, but you can use whatever you think will work for you. Pepper jack's good. Anything that will melt but not burn up too quick. I like the Parmesan, gives it a nice little topping. And we might as well go with it all, huh? Then from there, we've got our oven at about 375, 400 degrees, depending on how hot your oven runs. We'll take this and bake it for about 20, 25 minutes. All right, guys, so now 20, 25 minutes have passed. We're gonna go ahead and look to pull this thing out the oven. You can see we've got a nice little golden brown color, some nice juices from the squash running. That thing's gonna be top notch. Let's see what we can do here. Now that we got this thing out the oven, let's go ahead and cut us a piece and serve it up, huh? Nice little bit. Just a little extra goodies. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and get some of that juice that's down in that pan. All that is the liquid from all this squash and stuff in there. Sets it up nice. Then you see your little bite. You got summer squash, Italian sausage, nice bake. One pan wonder. All right, so I know what some of y'all are thinking. Hey, I just made this nice one pot meal. Got a little bit of leftovers, but not enough for the whole family. What do we do? Well, in my family, 3-person family, me, my wife, my son, leftovers tend to get left to either myself or to the wife. You know, the kid will be eating Lunchable, whatever. It happens to every family. So you got about this much left. How are you gonna do this, right? I got it for you. So when you come up here, pull out the good old-fashioned eggs, man. It's just always the right way to go. Take your leftovers, throw them in the microwave, the oven, however you want to heat them up. Grab you a couple nice little farm eggs here. Copious amounts of butter. Everything's better with butter. Put our eggs in. A little bit of salt. A lot of bit of pepper. However you like your eggs, that's on you. So over here, we'll go with a nice little over easy. Go ahead and take these eggs, pull them across. Pop the yolks. Now there's breakfast, boys.